Shoot, I'll have to redo it. Oh, well. Let's see. Any questions right now? Do you guys, anything that you use in this top ones that I haven't mentioned? Let me just pop over here. All right, no questions or anything? Hopefully this isn't just as confusing as navigating it on your own. All right, well, I'll keep on. Windows sticker for my car and didn't find one. Oh yeah, somebody said they were looking for a BHG Windows sticker for their car and didn't find one. Yes, that is in, we are about to get to it, I believe. So we'll keep going, and if we don't find it, we'll find it at the end. All right. Let me get back over to share. Whoops. All righty. Okay, so we went through marketing, and then at the bottom of that is, well, let me close up marketing. Oh, actually, no, we didn't cover. At the very bottom of marketing is social media. This is a way that you can access the social media tool. I would say that's the biggest piece in here. The social media tool allows you to use assets and schedule that when they're, that you're going to have one come out on Monday and one come out on Wednesday. You can schedule a whole month. So it's pretty handy. It is really generic. So, Better Homes and Gardens stuff. It's not specific to our area. It's not specific to us, but it is a nice add in on your social media. So that's there at the bottom of marketing. And I'm going to have a class coming up on that social tool because there is some good benefits, definitely. All right. So then the next piece here, look at that. We've only gone through the top two. There's a lot in here. The next section is the learning. This is where you access Be Better University. There's also some Better Homes and Gardens certifications. So you can just pop into those through here. This one's kind of interesting to look at, communications and PR. There is, this is also another way. I think part of the reason this is a little challenging is there's multiple ways to get to the same place. So BHGRE Connect is here as well. But the communications and PR, if again, you're looking for a something to put on social media, there's this Clean Slate blog, which has really great up-to-date information on real estate in the United States. There's a great blog there. And you can click here on In the Media. No, you don't. You click on Go to Media Center, sorry. And there's recent articles that feature Better Homes and Gardens. So for instance, here's one, Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate kicks off 10th anniversary year with thought leadership focused on growth or something. And then if you click on that, oh wait, there we go. Then here's the full article. You can read it. And if you like it, you can just immediately share it to your social media. So you can share it to Facebook or Twitter or Pinterest. So that's pretty handy as well. I think one, Better Homes and Gardens is not as well known as some, it's only been 10 years, right? It's not as well known as some of the other companies. So I love to get a little bit of info out there about how great Better Homes and Gardens is. All righty. So that's the communications and PR. Then you have events. Events gives you Fusion and Apex mainly. So if you're thinking about going to Fusion, I'll put in a plug for Fusion. It's coming up in February. It is super fun and tons of amazing education opportunities. It's going to be in Vegas again this year. I'd highly recommend going. It's a really great place to connect with our agents, as well as, get to know a lot of You can network with other agents out of our area, so you have potential referral partners, and you also get to know a lot about the brand. Okay, then the next big one we're going to use a lot is agent tools. Agent tools is where we're going to find that big sticker that we were just talking about. Where is it in here? Is it by BHG? See, I still have to look around myself because I don't always remember. Maybe it's BHGRE swag. I will find it and tell you. All right, anyways, in agent tools, that gives you access to Zap. Zap is going to be going away. We're going to be replacing that with MoxieWorks. It's going to be coming up. Part of it's coming up in October and part probably in November, but it'll be coming up soon. So yeah, keep using Zap until then, but MoxieWorks is supposed to be really phenomenal. If you have clients that are interested in doing that BHGRE moves, you can access it here to update their information. Better Homes needs their email and their phone number to get them set up on BHGRE moves. If you don't know what that is it helps your clients with all the things they need to move. So it helps them connect to the utility company if they need a moving van or service, what have you. All of that BHGRE moves helps them with that. So it's kind of a cool program. Agent tools is also where you access text BHGRE. So if you wanted one of those sign writers on your yard signs, I have one on a listing right now, and I think I've gotten 13 or 14 people who have gone in and texted to get the information. And it is pretty cool because then I get their information. I continue following up with them, even if that's not the right house, right? So you access that in agent tools. BHGRE moves. I'm trying to see what else I have here. By BHG is where you, oh, here's listing distribution. If there's anything you need to do there, like if you want to put it on next door, you can do that right here in listing distribution. By BHG is where you're going to find your magazine subscriptions. That's the main thing I go in there. If you want to order a Better Homes, the cookbook, that classic cookbook. If you want to get bulk magazines, if you're not using magazines right now, you can either order them bulk just to like hand out at, with nothing on them. You can hand out at open houses or include them in holiday gifts or what have you. Or you can do the personalized magazine subscription. And that's really cool because you send it out to people. I think it's $13.25, and it has all your logo information and everything on it. So they keep, once a month they're hearing from you. Let's see what else is in here. That's mainly that in the by BHG. BHG swag is if you want a sweatshirt that says Better Homes, or you need a one of those flags that you can add to your open house sign, or anything you want that's branded, you're going to find it here in swag. There's also approved suppliers and client discounts. So client discounts, like for instance, there's we have a relationship with Pods where you can give your clients like a 10% discount, which is nice because they're outrageously expensive. And you can get a flyer that's all branded to you that, you include in listing packets or what have you. So there's some nice things there. And then MoxieWorks, that's going to be coming up as well. Let's see. Office tools. This is mostly going to be, there's a few things in mine because I have the staff greenhouse is a little different, like you guys don't have talent attraction. And then the last thing here is my greenhouse. Now, a lot of people don't even notice this at the bottom, but it's actually really helpful. You can go in, and in my greenhouse, you can click on my company. And not only does it have a little information about the company, it also has our entire company roster. So if you're like, oh, I met that so-and-so at an event, and oh, I need to follow up with them, everybody's in here. I love that it's alphabetized in reverse. I thought that was pretty funny. You know, it starts with the W's. So anyways, if you need to go in and find the contact info of someone, maybe they pitched a listing at our meetings and you're like, oh wait, who was that? Heather said she had something. Then you can run in here and get their contact info. So that's pretty cool. Although it only says 45 sales associates, which is really weird because we have like 140. That's interesting. I'll have to find out what's going on with that. Maybe it's just, yeah, I don't know. So that's the first thing that's in the My Greenhouse section here at the bottom is my company. Then you have my profile. Now this is where you're going to go in if you want to change your photo. See, like I changed my photo today, it's not up there, but anyways, this is where you go in, and you can, in my profile, you can right here, you can set up your calendar subscriptions. So if you want to be notified when there's education, either Better Homes and Gardens or our company, you can set it up here to get that notified for those. I obviously send out emails. I try to send them out about once a week with an update for the week and what's coming up in the month. But you can access there to get that as well. What else is in there that's really good? Oh, in my greenhouse, you right here, you can, this is another way you can get into the education calendar. So you just click on calendar there, and then it has, here's today's training and all the Better Homes coming up. I have to put our company ones in here. I'll be doing that probably tomorrow. I can't believe it's already the first day of October. So anyways, that is right there in my profile. And then there's also calendar. You can either access it there or there. And now this is that document library, Jessica, that I was telling you about that we're going to be adding to. So under my greenhouse, then you go to my document library and you'll see, let me close that off. This, as you can see, there was something added just in September 28th. Oh, there's a lot of things that were added. Oh, that's why. So these are all right now. If you look under the filters up here, this is all files. So this is all the Better Homes, everything that's in there. You can also go over here to my company, and this is where you're going to find things that have been created by Haley or myself. There was some Roger Savvy things. We used to put our market updates in here. I'm going to come in here and clean this all out because you can see it's all from last year or earlier. So we're going to update all this, but that's where you're going to be able to quickly go in and find a flyer template that's Haley's made that you can just go in and add your own info to. Let's see, I think that's the last thing on here. Oh, no, there's one more. Last thing in my greenhouse is your listing dashboard. This is super cool because you can go down and find all of your listings. And then these are not all of my listings. These are currently all of our company listings. So if you want to just go through and see what other people have available, if there's something that would be a fit for your buyer, great. You can also go in to just my listings, and then you change it to my listings, and you click apply. And then it's just going to be your listings for the last, little while. I'm not sure how many they allow on here, but from there, then for your listing, you can just click on market this listing, and it's going to give you a bunch of different options of things that you can do to market your listing. So here's my listing here. gives the information, and then marketing your property. There's things you can go from here to digital marketing center, the print marketing center, pinpoint, social tool, and boost, all right here from your listing. So that's pretty handy. There's also listing activity. You can see it on, on our BHG website. All that's right here. All right. That's everything I wanted to cover. Any questions? What do you guys think? Is it a little clearer? I know there's so much. Oh, and I didn't find that somebody asked about the car sticker. I will have to look for that for you. Where do you guys think it might be from what I just covered? Let's see. It should be in marketing, right? Advertising. It's not going to it. It's stuck. There you go. There's a car with it. Who was asking about the car? Access advertising. That may be more than what you want. More than what you want is that entire car written over. Trade ads. Now I haven't explored this section. Trade banner ads. All right. Well, I don't see it in there, but it's obviously it's available because it's there in the advertising section. All right. What do you guys think? Any other questions? Let's see. Oh, somebody said yes, a resource flow chart. Okay, I will create that. Yeah, it'd be nice to be able to just look up like the main things that you want. Where can you go find them? That first, again, the place to always start is right here on tools and resources, because that has so many of the main things that you're going to be using. Go to tools and resources, go down to marketing, and then the things you use the most frequently are right here. So that's always a great place to start. Okay. All right, you guys, any questions? Let me hear it. No questions? All right. Was there anything that you learned today that you didn't know before? What was one thing?
The ability to use Boost for 3 free days was cool.
Oh, yeah. You should get an email and a text letting you know that your Boost ad's ready. And then they've negotiated too a lower price when you want to extend that. So for like $69, I think you can do like a 2-week video ad and it get like 2,000 hits or something. It's a pretty decent, run. So yeah, definitely use that. I hate it when people don't realize it because it's simple. Even from your phone, you can just say approve on the text that they send you. So definitely take advantage of that.
Sweet.
Yeah. If you ever don't get it, you might check. Sometimes there'll be a little glitch in Dash that for some reason, when it's input into Dash, it's not showing active. And so Better Homes doesn't know to send it out, So if you don't get it within a day or two, you might just ask, I think I've had Marisa fix it for me. Cool. Anybody else have something you didn't know that will be that you found useful?
I didn't know that the website has closing gifts, and I think that's really cool because it's always I'm going to find out what type of closing gifts, but I always want to send closing gifts and then you want to personalize them for each person. And sometimes it's just really hard to think of what people might want. So that's pretty cool.
Definitely, definitely. And so many of them here are, are branded. And technically, right, we can only spend $25 on a gift unless it's branded. In order, we can spend all we want, but in order for it to be deductible, it has to be branded. So if you're trying to make sure, you get the tax benefit of that, make sure you use, either put your own sticker on it or buy one of the closing gifts that's branded. And the offices have a lot of cool stuff right in hand too, hand sanitizers and little coolers and those kind of things.
I love my cooler that we got from the office barbecue like 2 or 3 years ago. I
Yeah.
still use it all the time. And every time I carry it around, I'm like, oh, this is so cute. And the little green, I just love it.
Nice, nice. Yeah. And those work really well to put whatever your other gift is in, and then the whole thing's branded, right? You can then, talk to your tax accountant, of course, but probably you might be able to write it all off.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah, cool. Any other things of interest, ahas? No. All right. Well, I thank you all for joining me today. I hope it was useful. Always reach out if you're stuck. I know greenhouse especially, I think, is it's not super intuitive. It's not, there's just so many things there and it's a little hard to navigate. So I'm always happy to sit down and get on my computer too and help look through it. So let me know if you need any help. I hope you guys will use the resources in there more, because there's a lot to offer. All right. Well, goodbye, everybody. You guys have a great week, great weekend. Get some open houses. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks,